ask me, no roast dinner is complete without Yorkshire puddings. Now, there are so many different ways to make these, but this way really works for me. Today on Jay's World Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make these perfectly sized, beautiful little cups to hold gravy Yorkshire puddings that really don't take very much effort at all. To make these tasty Yorkshires, you're going to need 2 eggs, a cup of flour, 3/4 of a cup of milk, 1/4 of a cup of water, a pinch of salt, and some oil. And really it is so simple. You're going to take some kind of vessel that you can blend in. So again, I'm using my mini food processor, but you can do this in a bowl with an immersion blender, or you could even do it in something like a Ninja or any other kind of blender. And you're simply going to start by putting in your eggs, followed by your flour, your milk, and your water. And finally, just a pinch of salt. And that's ready. Now we're going to blend it really well until it's well combined. And once it's nice and smooth, we're going to close it up. We're going to pop it into the fridge for at least an hour while we prepare our pan and get that heated and up to temperature. Now, I'm going to be doing this in a muffin pan because I really like to have that sort of individual portion of them, but you can obviously do this in a larger bowl. And traditionally you would use beef drippings and beef fat from the bottom of the roasting pan to make these. Now, generally speaking, most roasts nowadays have quite a lot of that fat trimmed off, so there really is not as much juice coming out from a fat perspective, and so it makes it a little bit harder. So I'm just using vegetable oil. Now, I have before used something like Crisco. You can use lard if you really want. It really doesn't matter. The trick here is you're going to take a pan like this and we're going to fill 3 of these wells about 3/4 of the way. And now we're simply going to tilt this so that we can pour our oil all the way down to the bottom. And that basically just distributes the oil evenly back and forth across all of them. And if you notice 1 or 2 that are a little bit low, you can always top them up with a little bit more oil. But you really do just want about 1/4 inch, if not less, of oil in all of these. And now what you're going to do is you're going to place this into a 450 degree oven for at least 20 minutes to half an hour until it's just below smoking, because you want it really hot, so that when we pour in our batter, it's going to really give it a nice crisp start. And so we're going to put our now very warm oil onto another baking sheet so that we have something cool to work with, and very quickly pour our batter a little bit into each well before popping it back into the oven at 350 degrees for about half an hour, or until they're nice, puffy and golden brown. And as you can see, they came out absolutely perfectly, beautifully golden brown all the way through, and incredibly light and very crisp. They're almost too perfect, but you can just hear that crunch as you go in, and they have this wonderfully soft center and beautifully crusty outside. And I have to tell you, well worth the effort. Smother these with some gravy while you're serving up your meal. These are just absolutely amazing. And of course you can do them in a pan as well. If you tried this recipe, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below how they turned out for you. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and remember to turn on notifications so that you know when my next video drops. Remember too that you can follow me on all of my social media, and those links are below in the comment section as well. If you'd like to see some of my other side dishes, you can check out this playlist right here. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy eating.